Now for a application. In 1.6, we will do balancing chemical equations. So here we have a chemical equation, unbalanced. So pause and copy it down if you haven't done so already. So it's unbalanced. You can see that with the carbon, 3 carbons here, just 1 here. So, in some cases, like in this case, you could just kind of eyeball it and figure out what the number should be. But we're going to give you a more systematic method, which involves a linear system. Now, what do we do? Well, I'm going to need a number to go here, and a number to go here, and some number here, and some number here. Now, what do I see? Well, I see by just looking at carbon. So it's going to be 3 times whatever x1 is. It's got to balance out over here. It's going to be just 1 times x3. Oops. Is equal to 1 times x3. Next, hydrogen. Hydrogen. Sorry. 8 x1 from here. And then I look just here, right, is equal to 2 x4. Finally, oxygen. Looking here, I got 2x2. Is equal to 2x3 plus x4. Oops. So I got start over. 2x3 plus x4. Okay, so I'll take a second just to double check. I didn't make any mistakes there. So, yeah, okay, yes. Mm-hmm. 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 Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So I'm going to put this into a more familiar arrangement. 3x1. We'll write minus x3 is equal to 0 for the first equation. Then I'll have 8x1 minus 2x4 is equal to 0. And then I got 2x2 minus 2x3 minus x4 is equal to 0. So we have a homogeneous system. We're expecting infinite solutions. I'll explain why in just a moment. Well, put into a matrix, you get 3, 8, 0, 0, 0, 2, minus 1, 0, minus 2, 0, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 0, 0. Okay, expecting infinite solutions. Well, it has to be consistent because it's homogeneous. And I cannot possibly have a pivot for all 4 columns here. Okay, so there's going to be a free variable. So infinite solutions, which is not surprising because a chemical equation can be balanced in more than one way. Okay, I'm going to row reduce this. No, I'm not. I'm just going to skip the steps. We've already... am I going to skip the steps? You know what? Yeah, I'm going to skip the steps. So just say we get x1 is equal to quarter x4. X2 is equal to 5/4 x4. X3 is equal to 3/4 x4. 3/4 x4. X4 is free. Okay, so this is my general solution. So that's an infinity of solutions. Okay, you want integers. Okay, x1, x2, x3, x4 should be integers. So I'm going to choose just one of these solutions. I'll choose the one where we get integers. The most obvious one is to choose x4 is equal to 4. So we get x1 is equal to, what is it, 1. X2 is equal to 5. X3 is equal to 3. So the balanced equation is C3H8 plus 5 oxygens gives 3 carbon dioxides plus 4 waters. 4 waters, please. Et voila.